Gabriela, and welcome back to the Tea. We took a little bit of like a 2-week hiatus because I was actually on the Monsters of Rock cruise. I did a performance, some of you may have seen it, with Nuno Bettencourt and Joel Hoekstra. We did a Gabriela unplugged acoustic performance and it was a great time. But now we are back and we are here to spill the tea. And today is gonna be really, really fun because it's my very extra special birthday video. I will be 25 this weekend, so I wanted to have some fun. So I've been asking you guys online for the past couple of weeks to send in your questions so that I could answer them on this episode of The Tea. And boy, oh boy, did you send them in. So here we go, let's get started. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're starting guns blazing. Here we go. Hannah from Missouri. What's up, Hannah? Have you ever fallen on stage? Well, Hannah, I have fallen off of a stage. I have fallen up a stage. I have slid on a stage. I have fallen between a stage and a drum kit and jumped up midair. And I've also been hit in the head by a lighting rig. So, yes. Christina, what's up, Christina? Was Concert for Earth as amazing as it looked online? Yes, it was. Concert for Earth was this like once in a lifetime experience, and it was in the Azores in Portugal in a volcano crater. How many people I get to say they performed a show in a volcano crater? It was just as amazing as it seemed online. Everybody there was super amazing and welcoming. I don't think I'll ever experience anything like it again, of like being on stage and looking out to the audience, the crowd, and seeing a volcano surrounding me while I'm singing my own original music. What was the inspiration for Most Wanted? That's a good one. Okay, so Most Wanted is about girl power. I was working in the studio. We were just thinking like, there needs to be way more songs about girls rocking and girl power. So we put out Most Wanted. And also, if you've seen the music video, then you'll know. And if you haven't seen it, then please, please, please go check it out on YouTube. But the video for Most Wanted is just a good time. It's me and it's a bunch of friends jamming out in a garage and having some fun in the summer sun. So, Brett from Orlando. What do your tattoos mean? I have 3 tattoos and I absolutely love them. I got my first tattoo when I was 19. I wanted to do it when I was 18, but my mom, who was being very mom, was like, okay, just because you're turning 18 doesn't mean you should just get the tattoo. Like, take the time, do it on your next birthday. Take the year and really decide what you want and if it's really what you want to do. And lo and behold, when I turned 19, you could find me at the tattoo studio. So my first one is this guy right here. I obviously wanted something music related, but I wanted it to be simple. I didn't want it to be like, I really love minimalist tattoos, but I also wanted it to be unique. So I actually had my cousin Danny draw a template, and this is his drawing. So it's a music note, but it's got a little bit of original family flair in there. Oh, there you go. And then this is an interesting story. It's not something that I really talk about all that much, but there is a very, very incredible woman in my family. You can Google her. Her name is Marie Rose Farron. She's on there. And then this is the most recent one that I have. I have the 2 butterflies, and it's the only ones that I have on me that are in color, and I love them. And me and someone I was close with, we both booked really, really amazing music opportunities at the same time. We were both heading off on the road, and we were like, let's signify this really, really awesome time of us growing in our careers. So we have those. Next question. Have you always loved Broadway? Yes. In fact, Broadway was what I loved first. It was what I wanted to do before anything else. It was the first thing that I was introduced to. I was like, I don't know, 5. My parents had shown me the DVDs of Phantom of the Opera and the 10th anniversary of Les Miserables, and of course like Annie and like Fiddler on the Roof and like stuff like that, and I was like instantly hooked. Broadway was what made me want to go into music, and I still am obsessed with Broadway. I'm such a Broadway nerd, and I'm proud. Favorite cover you've done? That's like asking me to pick a favorite child. There's like a few that have really like meant a lot to me because they just were like so well received, and I had received like so much support, and obviously the Rainbow in the Dark Dio acoustic cover that I did will always be super special to me. I love doing it. I actually just did it recently on the Monsters of Rock cruise. It was the first time that I sang it live in 5 years, and I got a little emotional up there, and it was a moment for sure. That one means everything to me. It's kind of what got me started in the rock world. Wasted Years, Iron Maiden, I did an acoustic cover of that, and that's always been a favorite of mine because it really just like showed another side, another version of the song that people wouldn't expect to hear. Julie from Fort Worth. Howdy, Texas. I shouldn't do that. Okay. What was it like to have Nuno on the djembe on MORC? You know what? The best thing about it was that no one expected it. Obviously, when you hear, oh, Gabriela is doing an acoustic performance with Nuno and Joel, 99.9% of people are gonna think yes, because Nuno and Joel are gonna be playing guitar. Alas, no. So it was really kind of awesome to just see everyone's reactions when we got up to the stage, and Nuno didn't have a guitar in his hand. He had a djembe. He was drumming. And you know what? He had a great time. We all had a great time. It was awesome. Margaret from Tampa. Hi, Margaret. What would you do if you won the lottery? I don't know, that's a tough one. There's like a few different things that come to mind. I think I would want to start my own production company. I would just want to use that resource and be super, super creative with it. And then also buy an island and disappear forever. What? Favorite new artist? I love Sabrina Carpenter. I think she is amazing. I think she's gorgeous. I think her fashion sense is out of this world. She can sing her butt off. Her songs are great and super catchy. I love Sabrina Carpenter. Last played song on your phone. Let's find out. How do I go? Oh, my recently played. That's so embarrassing. It's Peaches, you guys. Jack Black better sing. Here we go. Peaches, 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 peaches. Love you. Oh. There you go. Name a Broadway show you would like to star in. And there are so many Broadway shows I would love to be in and I've always dreamed of being in since I was like a small child, like Les Mis, Phantom, Rent. But there's one in particular that has always really stood out to me. Like this is the one particular role, like if I did this, I could retire, I could die tomorrow if I just had this one role. Mary Magdalene, Jesus Christ Superstar. That'd be it. I would be done. I'd be like, peace out. I'm going to live on a private island. I did what I wanted to do. Goodbye. Allison from Houston. We got some more Texas here. What made you want to do the Hannah Montana tribute show? Some of you may not know this. From the ages of like, I don't know, 8 to 11, I would say. I did a Hannah Montana tribute show in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It ended up being really successful. I was doing like all kinds of family festivals and like I had like a stint going on at this place called Broadway at the Beach. Like it was everywhere. I was constantly doing the show for like thousands of kids. What made me want to do it? The simple answer is I wanted to be Hannah Montana. That was the only way that I could, was to be Hannah Montana. Have you ever been starstruck? There have been quite a few times where I have like met someone and you kind of have to have that like internal conversation with yourself that's like, smile, don't freak out. So like I'm cool on the outside, but on the inside, I'm basically freaking out. And one instance that was not too long ago, Julian Lennon. And what was amazing about that is I met him and I was like so like, oh my God. And he was the nicest person, like so down to earth. And we were hanging in a volcano crater in Portugal. Like that's a story. Like, oh yeah, I met Julian Lennon in a volcano crater in Portugal. No one would ever believe me if I said that. But it did happen. And I freaked out on the inside. How did you get started with TSO? Well, actually, a lot of people don't know this. Jeff Scott Soto brought me in. He recommended me. I had met Jeff when I was a teenager, and he has always supported me and watched me grow throughout the years. I flew down and I met with management. There we were. Thank you, Soto. Everybody say, thanks, Jeff Scott Soto. Thanks, Jeff Scott Soto. Tina from Oakland. I don't know if I can answer this. Worst date you've ever been on? All right. So I went on like a very casual date one time with this guy. It was my first time like really like getting to know him and like learning what he was all about. And I brought my dog with me, which I'm sure most of you know, like I'm a very dedicated dog mom. I take it very seriously. My dog is my child. And you know, a rule that I have in dating is if my dog doesn't like you, it ain't happening. So I met up with this guy and we were going on a walk and I was walking my dog with him. And he said, can you keep your dog away from me? Needless to say, there was no second date. Mary Beth from South Dakota. Hi, Mary Beth. How old were you when you started singing? 3? I think that's, my parents have this story of me like taking a Rubbermaid container and flipping it over and like standing on it and pretending it's a stage and singing Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Do you play video games? Boy, do I. It's either The Sims, which I am absolutely addicted to, or I am like super violent Grand Theft Auto. There is no in between. I don't know what to tell you. What are you currently binge watching? Oh my God. I am so beyond addicted to Succession. I'm a little late in the game. Like the show has been on for like quite a few years now and I only just started it. I am halfway through season 2 and I know that I'm coming up on the final season and I don't want it to end. Favorite Dio song? Straight through the heart. Biggest fear? Spiders. Spiders. I cannot. Also bees, wasps, hornets. If it's got wings and a stinger, I'm not about it. Josh. What's up, Josh? Biggest pet peeve? When you get out of the shower, do not step bare on the floor, on the tile, on the hard, whatever it may be in your bathroom. Use a towel. I cannot tell you how disgusting I feel when there's like shower water on the floor everywhere and I'm like stepping in it. I don't know why this made me so angry. Favorite TSO song? Mozart and Memories. We played Mozart and Memories live on my first tour and it was always my favorite part of the show. Musically, it just like, it gives you a little tingle, like it makes the hairs in the back of your neck stand up. Like it's just so, it's such a gorgeous, awesome, rockin' piece of music. Nope. No. No. Robin. Hi, Robin. What's up? Who is your celebrity crush? You know what, Robin? I think the question is, who isn't my celebrity crush? James Marsden. Hello. Like, have y'all seen him sing in Hairspray? Call me James. Harry Styles is a beautiful, beautiful man. Miley, call me. Tell us an inside joke. No. Pass. I can't. Nope. Derek from Ontario. Favorite Queensryche song? Oh, that's not fair. When an album like Operation Mindcrime exists, where every single song is just amazing, then like how do you pick a favorite Queensryche song? I Don't Believe in Love is definitely like a top played in my playlist. Take Hold of the Flame, for sure. Jet City, well, it's a rude question and I can't answer it. If you could be any animal, what would you be? You know, weirdly enough, that's not something that I've given a lot of thought to. You know what? I would be a prairie dog. Have you guys seen these cute pictures and little videos of these prairie dogs? They like stand up and they got their little, yeah, prairie dog. Do prairie dogs attack people or bite? I don't know. Okay. Favorite inspirational quote? When they go low, we go high. Michelle Obama. Mic drop. Rosanna. Hi, Rosanna. Rosanna. Okay. Do you believe in ghosts? That's a good one. I've always been skeptical, but I did have an experience a couple years ago that definitely shifted my belief system. I was on vacation in Big Bear, California, in a cabin, like an Airbnb cabin. Let's just say we could not wait to leave because we were so convinced we were in the middle of a haunting. It was terrifying. What was it like working with Wendy Dio? It was amazing. I mean, imagine being 16, 17 years old and Wendy Dio, the legend, and the wife of an artist that you grew up listening to and being inspired by, looks at you and says, I want to work with you, kid. You got something special. That's a life changer. I spent a few years working with Wendy, and in that time, I learned so much about the business, and I had so many amazing experiences. I went on tour with the band in Europe. I learned so much from Wendy, and I'm so grateful for that time that we had together. Okay, that's everything. Thank you so much for joining me for a very special episode of The Tea, my 25th birthday episode. I had such a great time doing a Q&A with you guys. I will see you guys next time. Oh, okay, that's aggressive.